Knowlton hitting .290 on the season. In his first plate appearance of today's game, first pitch is a little off the plate to the righty, and that's how we will start ball one. Count 1-0. On to Zach Knowlton. Knowlton getting set with the 1-0 count, and he takes well high and away, so it's 2-0. Knowlton has walked a total of 19 times this season. And now facing the lefty Walker Fetters, hitting just .188 coming into this game against left-handed pitching. He takes one for a strike, so it's 2-1. He's been hitting fairly well against righties at about the .348 mark. Has just struggled when he's seen a southpaw on the mound. 2-1 home, and he swings that one low of the zone and just grazes it with the bat. It's 2-2. In the top of inning one, Plainsmen and the Grays. Getting set, Knowlton takes the 2-2 down and in. The count's going to run full from Fetters on to Knowlton with Garrett Golbeck, the lefty, waiting on deck. Plainsmen trying to get the leadoff man on and keep an offense that was fairly solid against the Pioneers rolling. Full count, pitches outside for ball four, and that's how this ball game starts with the Plainsmen. A leadoff walk by the speedy Knowlton to bring Garrett Golbeck up. You got Knowlton on base. You always got to be worried about the stolen base threat. Knowlton has taken 12 bags this season on 13 attempts. Has been caught just once. As Golbeck hitting .261. Trying to advance the runner over and get the Plainsmen started well. Takes a pitch up high for ball one. Plainsmen took 7 innings last time they faced the Greeley Grays to get their first runs on the board. Trying to shorten that mark up today after the leadoff walk against the lefty Fetters, who comes set with the 1-0 to Garrett Golbeck. He takes out and away for a strike, so the count goes to 1-1. Golbeck, the lefty, who's been a valuable asset for the Plainsmen defense this year, takes the 1-1 away, so the count is 2-1 and back to being a favorable hitter's count. Trying to earn his way on before Cade Owens and Nick Hockmer get their turn in the lineup. As the 2-1 to Golbeck, he takes that one off his wrist guard. And so Garrett Golbeck will walk his way down to first after the hit by pitch, and the first two men have earned their way on base. Knowlton walked,
right fielder,
and Golbeck plunked on that elbow guard that he wears. And so 2 on, nobody out for Cade Owens. As the Plainsmen trying to hop on Walker Fetters and the Grays pitching here early. As the wind's starting to pick back up, it was less so during the early warm-ups, now kind of blowing from the right side towards the left, so anything in the air there could carry. Owens shows bunt but pulls back inside. It's 1-0. Plainsmen in the state of Colorado have played a total of 2 games coming into this one. One against the Colorado Tribe, one against the Rough Riders. Both times they have had at least 1 home run. Against the Tribe, they muscled 2. Against the Rough Riders, it was Kenneth Sugi's grand slam. 1-0 is going to be hit in the air on the left side. Moving back is Fulcher, still moving back. Looking up, and that ball is gone. Oh, wow. Cade Owens, buena notte, sends that one out of here over the left field wall. He muscled into one, it caught the wind. Owens' second home run of the season, his second in the state of Colorado, and the Plainsmen have jumped out on the board 3-0 North Platte. That one looked like it was going to die at the wall, maybe for a double or a loud fly out, but Cade got into it. And now Hockmer comes up with the bases empty and the Plainsmen leading 3-0. A quick start against Walker Fetters. And he takes one high for a strike. It's 0-1. Owens still proving that he's a road warrior, hitting .295 entering this game away from Billwood Field as Hockmer takes down and away for ball one. Count is 1-1. As the Plainsmen leading 3-0 with nobody out in the first inning after Owens' 3-run homer. Swing and a miss by Hockmer. It's 1-2. Walker Fetters still trying to retire the first batter in this ball game, as the Plainsmen have come ready and come out swinging against the lefty. The 1-2 pitch is grounded through the right side. It hits the outfield grass, and it's going to die there. So Nick Hochmer gets a single, and the Plainsmen continue to roll. The first 4 men have all reached base safely. Walk, hit by pitch, home run, and then a single through the right side, and now it's Jovan Suarez. And after that single through the right side, it's going to be interesting to see how this outfield plays. That ball pretty much died as soon as it hit the outfield grass. Plainsman last game was in Gehring against the Pioneers at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as Suarez takes one down for a strike. It's 0-1. There, the infield grass plays really slow, so infielders have to charge the ball. At Billwood Field, the grass plays really fast, and where they last were before that road trip, in Dodge City, the turf plays quick. Pitch is outside to make it 1-1 to Suarez. There was no batting practice today for Plainsmen to gauge the infield, as the wind now blowing out somewhat fierce to left, more than it was during the pregame festivities. 1-1 pitch is taken a bit high by the third baseman Suarez, so it's 2-1. As the Plainsmen have already jumped out to an early 3-0 lead. They've got Hochmer at first, nobody out, and Suarez in a 2-1 count. Trying to stake their claim in this game early. 2-1 is swung through outside, and it's 2-2. Suarez tried to find that one, but just missed over the outer part of the plate, and he swings through it. So the count is run even. 2-2, nobody out, and a runner on first. In the top of inning number 1, Plainsmen up 3-0, 2-2 home. Suarez takes, and he got him. They'll ring him up. Suarez takes a strike, thought it was low, but it will be called for out number 1, and 5 batters in. Walker Fetters finally has retired the first Plainsman batter as Tucker Bond comes up to hit. Having a relatively strugglesome season, hitting just 176, but in the month of July, he has started to find it. He's hitting over 280 during this month. First pitch to Tucker Bond. He hits one on the ground for the first baseman, Alex Martinez. Going to be a tough play. Goes to second. They get the out there. Bond will be safe down at first. So they do get the lead runner in Hochmer as the ball kind of died on the infield grass. So Tucker Bond is aboard, and there will be 2 men out. A smart play made by Alex Martinez to go to Ryan Platt, who was covering the second base bag. No one went over to cover first, so Bond was able to make it and avoid the double play. But there are still 2 down for Trey Runge. On the first pitch, he takes well down and in for ball 1. It skips away from Walker, but he's able to hold Tucker Bond on first. Runge is searching for hit number 5 on the year. He has had a difficult season to this point, coming up with 2 down and 1 on in the first. The 1-0 pitch, he takes a bit upstairs for ball 2. For his struggles with hits, he has walked fairly well. 7 walks at this point on the year. And despite his .060 batting average, a 149 on base percentage, he hits that one back and foul, so it goes to 2-1. Plainsmen today in their green hats with the Plainsman Pete logo on it, the black uniforms and the gray pants. Greeley Grays wearing their blue caps with their white pinstripe uniforms. In blue are the pinstripes, white the bases. Runge takes down and in for ball 3. And so a pitch away from working walk number 8 on the season and bringing Noah Prince up to the plate, who has been relieved Carmelo Ortiz of his catching duties at least for one day. That ball's going to be hit on the ground. A tough play for Parker Ross, who's going to have to glove it. Has a tough time with it onto first, and safe is Runge. He beats it out on the infield in a close play. And I think the Plainsmen are going to be taking notice of this infield grass. It's playing a lot slower than even the grass was playing at Oregon Trail Park Stadium before, which means the infielders are going to want to play in a bit. So Runge is on. Down to second goes Tucker Bond. And now it's Noah Prince, the powerful righty who entering this game was the only Plainsman with multiple home runs. Cade Owens changed that as the third batter in this inning with his 3-run shot. Prince swings to the first pitch for strike 1. So 0-1 the count, with 2 on and 2 down. Prince waiting on an 0-1 count. Pitch from Walker. He takes one that breaks its way into the strike zone, and it's 0-2. Noah Prince making his first appearance since July the 3rd at home against the Western Nebraska Pioneers. He went 0-2 with a walk in that game, an 11-3 loss by the Plainsmen. Ever since, he has been out touring colleges. The 0-2 pitch, he hits that one foul. It just gets over the fence netting and goes out of play. So Prince finds a way to stay alive. He's got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs and an 0-2 count. Plainsmen already up by 3, but trying to pad that lead. Here's the pitch home. He checks, it gets away. That's going to be a called strike, but now he'll be down to first, no trouble, as a drop third strike by Crew Walker advances him. So the Grays do get the strikeout, but it won't count as an out, and the bases are all loaded up with 2 down for the 9-hitter, Kyle McConaughey. Trying to do something the Plainsmen have not done all season long, and that's bat around.
Kyle McConaughey.
They've come close. They've had some big innings, but they have never gotten back to the man who started the frame. That would be Knowlton if McConaughey earns his way on. Hitting .310 with runners in scoring position, and he swings at one and tries to hit a double, but misses it altogether. Zone 1. As you can really hear the wind picking up now, maybe aiding the batters. Earlier, before warm-up started, when the Plainsmen got to the field, the wind was blowing in from the outfield. Now it's helping balls carry. McConaughey waits on an 0-1 count, 2 down, and the bases loaded, and he takes down and in for ball 1. He had the Pioneers road trip off, has not played since July 9th against the Dodge City A's when he came in as a courtesy runner for Carmelo Ortiz, as the 1-1 breaks down and in for a strike, and it's 1-2. With 2 down, Plainsmen have the bases loaded, already up 3-0 in the top of the first inning, trying to continue it and bring the leadoff man, Zach Knowlton, back up to hit. Here's the 1-2. McConaughey, a swing and a miss, and he got him, so the Plainsmen failed to bat around in this inning, and once again, they'll have to wait another frame to do so. But a 3-run home run by Cade Owens to left field has given the Plainsmen an early 3-0 lead. Matt Slowick will take the mound for the Plainsmen, trying to keep it right there as we go to the bottom of the first here in Greeley, Colorado.